Alrighty, hi my beautiful people. In this episode we have a little bit of exploring, and then a bit of an unfortunate event happens, which we go through that, and then so our bus ended up getting hit and severely damaged, but we ended up sorting that all out, and we have a new home, and we've spent the last couple of weeks building. So the 7th of February 2026, life changed dramatically. We were involved in a pretty terrible accident. A tiny little hatchback ended up in the rear corner of our bus, so on this corner, and totaling their car, totaling our bus, and we didn't really know what to do, and we ended up crash landing at the Edamoga pub in Tabletop. And I just have to say, what a beautiful bunch of people we met, and also a lot of people that came and bought a beer and showed support, or just genuinely wanted to hear what happened and make sure that we were all okay. It was almost like an interview, kind of like everywhere we went, but it was good, and we managed to do what we needed to do and get things done. So in this episode, we'll probably finish with the bus crash and the details of the bus crash and whatnot. But yeah, so we're still waiting on a call from the other people's insurance. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but you never know, it just might. So anyway, so I hope you enjoy this episode, and yeah, just show love and support. And also, guys, don't forget that Quackaroo Jack is still in the mix and still waiting for everybody to comment their name so we can figure out where we're going to send this little guy, because the further we get him, the better it is. And I'm sure Wally's Duck Club would absolutely love that. We will also do a little bit more of a walkthrough of the bus once we've got things a little bit more sorted, but we have the essentials. We can cook, clean, sleep, and sit like comfortably. So yeah, so we are at the Lake Burrumbeet Caravan Park, and I just have to say, it is a beautiful little park. We have a view of the lake. So we stayed at the lake last night, but we stayed at a different part of the lake, so a free camping part. But we just thought that we would stop in this morning and do, like, obviously washing, bake some bread, do some more baking. So if I power up and plug in, then I'm not putting too much strain on the bus while I'm doing all that. And our washing gets done at the same time. So yeah. Got a bone from the butcher the other day when we went and got his meat. That's his second one. Really? Is that right? Is that yum? Yeah? You tell it. Good morning, beautiful people. Today we are leaving Lake Burrumbeet Caravan Park when we did all our washing and some bread. And today we're going over to Creswick. So my beautiful people, we are at Creswick Caravan Park, and it is absolutely stunning. We are literally right on a lake. So this was an old gold mine. It goes 150 meters deep. There's jumping platforms and stuff just behind that tree. But it's an old gold mine that they just filled in with water, flooded. And then over the backside here, it's also been flooded, and there's actually fish in the creek. So you can go fishing in the reeds. There's like yellow belly perch and red belly. So that could be fun. And then this is our little set up for the night, and then we're off again tomorrow morning. Good morning, our beautiful people. So this morning we are leaving Creswick Caravan Park. Absolutely beautiful stay. So we are currently on our way to the old mouldy, where Chris from Bogus Prospecting has a shop, a prospecting shop. You can buy like pay dirt, you can buy gems, you can buy little gold nuggets, shirts, all sorts. He's got quite a good little range of stuff on his shop. So I can maybe put that link, if I can, I will try and put the link in the description. So. Alrighty, good morning, and how are we all today? So we have just popped into Beechworth for Mr. Keith. So we also watch this other YouTuber called Bogus Prospecting, and he has a shop in Beechworth, Victoria called the Old Mouldy. So we're going to stop in there today, and hopefully we might be able to get a bit of footage of in his shop, and maybe of Chris himself if he's up for it.
This is our boys. The prices are a suggestion. We were going looking for blue.
So guys, we are here at the Prospecting Old Mouldy shop with Chris and Gadsy, and the reception has been absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend coming down and seeing these guys.
Taller in real life.
And he's definitely taller in real life. So yes, definitely come down and give the Old Mouldy a look. If you are in Victoria and Beechworth, it's definitely worth coming and having a look. There's such a different variety of things and stuffs to look at. So yeah, come down and have a look. So we found a beautiful little camp that's free in Victoria on the King River. Absolutely stunning. And we have been in there a few times today, so have the dogs. We also saw a tiger snake crossing from one side to the other, but that was further down that way. But yeah, this is where we are.
Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow. Touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight.
Pip, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think my dog's broken. She was standing there for like 5 minutes doing that. What are you doing? Alrighty, so guys, we are at a river that was given to us by Bogus Prospecting. So we're going to come and check that out. I don't exactly want to disclose the location in case it's a private one, but we've been given an exclusive little spot to come and check out. And I came walking along the trail just to see if I can find some water. But I found 2 big wombat holes. So I'm going to go and see what I can see. And hopefully nothing tries to attack me. So this is the little walking trail that I've just come down that way. And then this is where the 2 wombat holes are. As you can see, they're definitely probably active holes. I just don't want to get too far in there because, yeah, how cool. So there's actually 3 holes. There's that one, and then another one around the corner there. How freaking awesome. So we had to move from where we were camping for the night because that is a fire and then there's one on the other side of us as well. So
head southeast.
We would have been trapped in between the two with no way out in the bus. So we've turned around. As soon as we finished setting up, I got a fire alert on my phone. So yeah, so we're on the move again, trying to find somewhere else to camp for the night.
Trapped between two fires.
Yeah, trapped between two fires. Good morning, guys. So today we have woken up at Smoko's campground and it is absolutely stunning. You're literally at one with nature. There is wild blackberries and all sorts around, but yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. There's our beautiful bus. So, and then the river is obviously through that way. But yeah, so this is a free camp. There is free camps all along the Ovens River, which are just absolutely stunning if you're absolutely into nature and stuff like that. There is a drop toilet. There's no like drinking water or anything, so obviously you need to be pretty much fully self-contained. Yeah, there's a drop toilet, but you got to take your own toilet paper, which is whatever. But yeah, so hopefully these ones stay free. Unlike the ones throughout South Australia and a little bit of WA, where the Shire have taken over and you have to like, or the council, depending on whether it be a national park or something else, yeah, then they might, you know, make it $10 to $15 a night depending, but at this current time it is still free and I can't complain for a free camp. I think it's absolutely stunning. The ladies across from us, just here, have like a little tent in the bush over there, where I'll insert the images after this video of their really cool decision on animals. I thought it was rather bizarre, but when you think about it, it's actually really freaking cool. So I'll insert those images here. Okay, so there's these beautiful ladies camping across from us. And I was even standing there talking to her for like a whole 10 minutes with Pippa. And I didn't realise until Keith just came in and told me. But in that little tent, they've got ducks and chickens. How fucking bizarre. They're travelling to Western Australia with these guys. That's so cool. And that's a freaking duck in a tent. That's a camping duck. Which reminds me, guys, Mr. Quackaroo Jack here needs a home. So, just doing a bit of a bus reset, doing our washing. Apparently the Bright laundromat is criminally a rip-off, so I wasn't even going to bother. I'm just like, I'll just hand wash. Why not? That's how they do it. You did it in the olden days anyway. I actually want to get one of them old washboards and wringers because, I don't know. I find this not too bad. So I ring them so much, and then Mr. Keith rings the rest of them. Rings it the rest of the way out. But sometimes this is the reality of off-grid living. It's not all, you know, shiny bells and whistles. Some days it's a hard grunt for the day. But we went into town, did a little bit of shopping, did a little bit of things. We got some lunch, so I'll put that in there after here. Yeah, we got some lunch from the Pit Stop Diner here in Bright. It was expensive, and I did enjoy it, but I won't go back, kind of thing. It was an experience. We had it, and that was cool. So guys, we had just stopped in Bright to treat ourselves to a little bit of lunch, and we found this Pit Stop Burger Bar. I can't wait to try my cheeseburger. So when we were walking around, in the town of Bright today, in one of the car parks, I was going to put some rubbish in the bin, and then I kind of like glanced at the ground, and I was like, oh, no way, and yes way, a freaking acorn, a real life acorn. No, I've never seen one in real life, so yes, I got excited. Leave me alone. But how freaking cool, guys. Like, I'm gonna wait till it turns brown, and then I'm gonna like make it into like a gummed up baby or something and leave his little hair on. But he's definitely getting a face painted, and who knows, I might even send him to one of my followers.
Time stood still, just like a photograph. You made me feel like this will last forever. Looking in your eyes, I see my whole life. Oh, they say you know it when you know it, and I know. Oh, promise that you'll hold me close, don't let me go. Don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I've wasted. You were right there all along. You and I start gazing, intertwining souls. We were never strangers. You were right there all along. I lose my mind when I'm around you, how I come alive. When I'm without you, I can't help but feel so lost. I wanna give you all I've got. Oh, they say you know.
Alrighty, good morning, guys. So we are leaving Bright. Makes me sad because it was absolutely stunning here, and I definitely want to come back at some point, but it is time to keep moving and keep exploring. But yes, so we're going to go up to Wodonga today because we're going to go up to the butcher's for some meat for these guys, and then we're going to stay at another river that we found. So I will see you when we're there. you guys. So after a few little bit of contemplating and sitting where we were, we decided to find a different spot closer to the water, because where we were going to camp, you can't actually camp on the water, whereas here you're basically on the riverside, which is really, really beautiful. So I'll take you around and have a quick look. I'll just take you outside. And then there's a boat launching area just over there. But the river is like literally right there. So we'll take the dogs out and give them a bit of a whirl. Go find the water. Hey, buddy. Yeah?
Yeah, I can drive down here.
Got Mr. Man doing the washing this morning. And then I'll do the dishes. Just doing some towels. But this is the river that we stayed at last night. It's called Pig's Point. And it is just stunning. And how fast that water moves is like incredible. So this for us, in the next part of this video is kind of where everything went pear-shaped, I guess you'd say.
Shit's up.
Yeah, yep.
But wasn't pears up for long. We smashed it.
Yeah, we certainly did. And you did a freaking amazing job, so yes. It's fucked, babe. That's So that's not a riffle, that's actually a fold in the metal at the back of the top of the bus. I'll take you around and show you that too. Our entire world, our entire home has practically, well, this is me standing straight against the bus, as you can see. I am a first responder and I responded the way I should. I made sure the other people in the other car were okay. But yeah, time to rebuild. I just want to say thank you to everybody that has messaged in to check if we're okay. We are fine. Our home is destroyed, but we're going to rebuild. We're going to get this and we're going to sort it out, but I can't. We're all safe. My kids are safe, and that's all I could ask for. My kids were not in this bus when it happened. So thank you very much for everybody's love and support and messages. You all mean the world to us. And hopefully our Gypsy Travels Oz will be back on the road sooner than we know it, hey? Even though our Gypsy might be twisted and mangled, she can still cook a mean feed. So
Excuse the toe jam.
excuse the dirty feet, but it's been an ordeal. But we've discovered that if we do this, we stand straight.
See? Simple maths.
Yep. Oh, now I gotta swap shoes because now I'm on a lean. Lucky we didn't have the bikes on the back anymore. Because, yeah. Alright, my lovelies, as promised, a bit of a round tour of the bus. So you can see that she starts twisting from there. It just goes. And then I'll show you around this part of the back. Hey. So she twists. She twists all up the back. Hello, Pippi. And then Oh, my back, my neck. So we've lost this window, but we have all the other windows. And we'll probably part it out once our new bus gets here. Because I found a new bus. And I'm going to put my superannuation on it. So that's that riffle in the back that I told you about. And then this is the actual floor, fully separated from the sassy. And then opened up like a tin can. That's the back of the bus. That's essentially our boot. All this is moved. This old girl's starting to look a bit bare now. But now you can actually see the severity of the twist. And I'll just take yous over to, I gotta watch out because there's a lot of glass everywhere. Hence the electrical tape to toe. But she's all kind of twisted and bent and fucked up. So that is meant to be there, and that is all meant to be straight, obviously. But it's literally ripped it from the side there. Ripped it off here. And almost ripped it off over there. But, yes. So now it's just getting this electrical unit back under our new bed, because we've just put our mattress in the new bus. We've got our awnings on, excuse my washing, but just done some washing and all that. Got some curtains up. Next is this fridge and then that fridge. But obviously we can't put this fridge in until we got the electricals over there. I mean, we can run it off the lighter in there, but it's just not worth it. We just might as well just wait until we got all our electricals over, and then we can just 240 volt it and we're good. But that bed looks freaking sexy in there. Thank you, Salvos, but no thank you. This was like, I think cardboard would have been more comfy. Every cloud has a silver lining, and the sky tonight kind of just proves that. I wish you guys could see this for what it really was at the moment. It is incredible. The colours are just, wow. So thank you for watching this episode. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it, and I guess tragedy strikes whenever it does, so you just got to be prepared and don't let it get the best of you. Just get back up and rebuild, right?
And you'll see how much work's gone into the other one, like 4 days in a paddock, 36 degrees minimum, flies, and then when you're lying underneath the bus you get eaten by ants. Fucking yeah. No, it was fun. Tired and got no fingerprints left, and I've got calluses on both hands, not just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did a bloody good job, my darling. I'm proud of you. But yeah, so in the next episode we'll take you through the Edamoga pub where we ended up crash landing. And
didn't crash land, I got a police escort there.
Well, yeah, we got escorted. So the accident happened going from Bona Road near Tabletop and Hume Highway. So the Hume Highway and that intersection there is one of the most terrible intersections in New South Wales. And yeah, the town's actually petitioning to get it changed as much as they can to get it put as an overpass like the other ones. But there's an accident there like once a week, and yeah, it's a fairly dangerous intersection. People have actually even lost their lives. So yeah, I'm just glad that nobody lost their life in this, because a tiny little hatchback hit and then ended up, so we were only going 50 kilometers an hour, and a tiny little hatchback actually hit and then ended up over 120 meters away from the site of impact. So the site of impact is where they hit us. So because obviously we were going 50 kilometers an hour to turn on back onto the Hume Highway to head up towards Newcastle and Sydney and all that. Or sorry, I should say Sydney and then Newcastle. But yeah, hello princess. You say hi, everybody. You want to take this off her? There you go. You want to go into bed? Okay. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget, Quackaroo Jack. Photo bombed. Quackaroo Jack here is waiting for a response. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.